Okay. Hi. First of all, the electricity for the CNC is here. It says CNC. Switch that on. It switches on the water pump, which cools the spindle, and the computer too. Computer is switch on here. I forgot my there it is. So for the file, you can use the USB stick. It goes into here in the front. In the back, it doesn't work, but in the front it does. Then you press enter for the Windows. For the machine, it's important that the spindle speed is not connected to the file. So the spindle speed, you can come around. The spindle speed you adjust here, which is in Hertz. So if you have it in RPM, you have to just recalculate. So to open the file, you go to Files, Load G-Code, and then you see here what kind of file types there are. So I use my file here is, let's see, it's just 2 rings, basically. So then you can already move the machine. Then you can move the machine. Basically, this is X. You see it here, and this is Y. This is X, and the other one is Y. And up and down is here. See that? So this is up. This is C up and C down. This is up. This is down. This is left. This is right. This is. So you can control this all manually. Important is you can set the speed of which here in jog. So if you put, for example, 1, it moves super slow, and you can set that up to 100%, which then moves. See, 100%, which then moves very fast. Okay, so this is the speed. This is the speed you can set. This is all for just getting the machine in the position that we want. All right. Now we have to restart the computer. So you have to choose the right tool for the right material. If you have wood and you engrave, for example, with this, can you focus?
Right.
With this. If you have aluminium, you might want to use more something like this. This is a drill, tap drill. But basically bring your own tool, so when you break it, you know how much it costs. Basically, for now we use this one for wood, because with wood you cannot break the machine. Here, those fittings, they are different sizes. So this is 3mm. It's written on those yellow boxes, 3mm. You see that?
Totally.
Yeah. And we have different sizes from 1mm up to 6mm tool size. You choose the one that fits. And then over here, go inside. Can you show that? So over here we have two of those. The little one, you hold the top, and with the big one you open it. And when it's open, it's very important. Oh, there's one fit inside. Actually, always have problems to get that one out. There we go. It's important before you put the tool in, you put the fitting into this until it clicks. Now it cannot fall out. Like this, the tool's going to be centered. And you put the tool in, and you screw it back on. and you fix it with those two. Small one on top, big one on the bottom, in this way. Alright, now it's fixed and it is centered. Alright, those, can you come closer? You set those 0. So you see now it's in the middle of my tool where basically my origin was. And then you know that the machine starts from here. So this is the 0. So if everything is set, you know the spindle speed. You can start the spindle with the green button. See, the spindle starts. For cooling, we use the. Now we can actually go a bit down. For the cooling, we use the air here, and just make sure it hits where it wants to cut. We're not cutting anything now, but I know the program, so basically then you just want to say start cycle. Down here you see your G code. We are in the first line, and if you go start cycle, then it just starts from there. Now because it wants to go to 0 in the code, just like that. And then you see here it jumps from line to line. Over here you see the positions, and even here you see you can zoom in by scrolling the mouse, and even changing the angle. You see that it's running where the machine basically runs the path. Yeah, that's basically how the machine operates. It's really important when you have any problems and you don't really know what's going on, you can always press escape and the machine stops. Right? If you're then stuck in the middle of your G code, you can go either start from here if you sorted out things and you want to keep on going, or you go rewind and then it goes back to the first layer. So here's the position of the machine. If you want to get it back to 0, you can use those, or at the beginning of the, you go back to cycle. It's very important to clean it so the next person can use it and have it ready to work with. You go from top to bottom, so you get all the material from the top to the bottom, from everywhere, and then to the floor, and then we can use our escoba to put it away. Also, to fix the material that you want to use, we have different options here. Basically, we have those clamps. They have I think it's M6 screw, and they screw in here, and there you can really make sure your tool is not moving. And if you shut the machine down, basically switch off the air, and then switch off the computer, and then just switch off the whole power. Alright, thanks for listening.